Welcome to this comprehensive guide on distributed transactions in NoSQL databases. NoSQL systems like MongoDB, DynamoDB, and Cassandra were designed for horizontal scalability and high availability. However, this architecture comes with a fundamental trade-off. They don't support traditional ACID transactions across multiple documents or services. In this course, we'll explore practical patterns and techniques to achieve reliable transaction semantics in distributed NoSQL environments. Whether you're building microservices or large-scale applications, understanding these patterns is essential for maintaining data consistency. The CAP theorem is fundamental to understanding NoSQL databases. It states that any distributed system can guarantee only two of three properties: consistency, availability, and partition tolerance. Most NoSQL databases prioritize availability and partition tolerance, which means they sacrifice immediate consistency. This is why traditional ACID transactions across the entire system are not feasible. Instead, NoSQL systems offer eventual consistency, where data becomes consistent over time. Understanding this trade-off helps us design better transaction patterns that work within these constraints rather than fighting against them. Two-phase commit, or 2PC, is a classic distributed transaction protocol. In the first phase, a coordinator asks all participants if they can commit a transaction. In the second phase, if all agree, the coordinator instructs them to commit. If anyone disagrees, all roll back. While 2PC provides strong guarantees, it has significant drawbacks in NoSQL environments. It requires tight coordination, creates blocking points, and reduces availability during network issues. Additionally, many NoSQL databases don't natively support 2PC. For these reasons, 2PC is generally not recommended for NoSQL systems. We need more flexible approaches. Compensating transactions offer a practical alternative to 2PC. Instead of preventing failures, we gracefully handle them. When an operation fails, we execute compensating transactions that undo the previous steps. Think of it like a real-world example. If you're transferring money between accounts and the deposit fails, you compensate by rolling back the withdrawal. This pattern works naturally with NoSQL systems because it doesn't require blocking or tight coordination. Each service can independently commit its changes and later compensate if needed. Compensating transactions are the foundation for two popular patterns, TCC and Sagas. The TCC pattern consists of three phases. Try. Each service reserves resources and performs validations without permanently committing. Confirm. The coordinator signals all services to make changes permanent. Cancel. If any service fails during try, we cancel all reservations. TCC provides strong consistency guarantees because all changes happen together in the confirm phase. Use TCC for tightly coordinated operations where strong consistency is critical, like financial transactions or inventory reservations. However, TCC requires each service to implement explicit reserve and cancel operations, which adds complexity. It's best suited for short-lived operations where the try phase completes quickly. The Saga pattern orchestrates long-running business processes through events. Each service listens for relevant events, performs its part of the workflow, and publishes new events. If a failure occurs, the system triggers compensating transactions in reverse order. For example, in an order processing saga, order service publishes order created, payment service listens, and charges the customer, then inventory service deducts stock. If any step fails, compensation events reverse previous changes. Sagas work well with asynchronous messaging and are ideal for long-running workflows. They offer better availability than TCC but eventual consistency. The trade-off is that compensations must be designed carefully to handle all failure scenarios. Sagas can be implemented in two ways: orchestration and choreography. In orchestration, a central coordinator controls the workflow. It explicitly tells each service what to do and when. This provides clear control flow, but creates a central point of coordination and potential bottleneck. In choreography, Services react to events published by other services. Each service knows its responsibilities but doesn't know the overall workflow. Choreography is more distributed and resilient but can become harder to track and debug. For complex workflows with many dependencies, orchestration works better. For simple event-driven processes, choreography is cleaner. Choose based on your specific use case and operational requirements. Idempotence is critical for both TCC and Sagas. An operation is idempotent if performing it multiple times produces the same result as performing it once. In distributed systems, messages can be delivered multiple times due to retries or network issues. If operations aren't idempotent, duplicate messages cause problems. For example, charging a payment twice instead of once. To achieve idempotence, assign unique identifiers to each operation and track which ones you've already processed. Use databases to store execution records. When a duplicate request arrives with the same identifier, return the cached result instead of reprocessing. Idempotence transforms unreliable networks into reliable systems. Observability is essential for diagnosing issues in distributed transactions. Implement distributed tracing across services to visualize end-to-end flows and identify where failures occur. Centralize logs from all services so you can correlate events across the system. Collect metrics on transaction success rates, latency, and compensation frequency. Set up alerts for anomalies like high compensation rates, which indicate frequent failures. Use these insights to identify bottlenecks and improve system reliability. Observability transforms mysterious failures into debuggable issues. Without it, troubleshooting distributed transactions becomes extremely difficult. To summarize, use TCC or Sagas to achieve distributed guarantees without relying on traditional ACID transactions across services. Emphasize idempotence to handle network retries safely. Implement robust compensation logic that handles all failure scenarios. Ensure strong observability through tracing, logging, and metrics. Choose TCC for tightly coordinated operations requiring strong consistency. Choose Sagas for long-running workflows with eventual consistency. Design your system with these patterns in mind from the beginning. With proper implementation, you can build reliable distributed systems on NoSQL databases.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.